For those who grew up in the 90s, the VHS-style brings back many fond memories.
Hey, what the video say? Give me the motherfucking video. Bring them.
Its homespun vibe is tough to escape, but it's not just a nostalgic fad. The VHS-style content does something important in today's landscape. It stands out. Look at the washed-out colors, the blown-out highlights, the pixelated faces. As soon as you notice them, you realize it's something amateur, something that doesn't take itself too seriously, something fun.
He's stealing from it. You understand the musician of that tape, man? How you gonna take these music?
Who could forget going through old tapes, picking one at random and sticking it into your grandmother's VHS player? Kendrick Lamar and Baby Keem certainly haven't forgotten, and they're banking on you sharing their perspective. Given the popularity of their recent single, they played their cards right. For the longest time, Kendrick was seen as the artist to usher in the new age of hip-hop. The Section 80 mixtape and Good Kid, Mad City quickly set him up for big things.
Everybody knows Kendrick Lamar for, who I am now. They feel I have a whole bunch of insight, but in order to gain that insight, I had to come from his place of loneliness, darkness.
And he delivered with To Pimp a Butterfly, which saw him talk about oppression and avoiding the temptations of his newfound fame by learning the history of his people. He then released Dim in 2017, an album about self-reflection and the intricacies of religious rigor. He won Grammys for Best Rap Album, Performance, Song, and Video the following year. And just last year, he released Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, in which he contemplates using his position to help elevate the downtrodden and oppressed. But what comes with being all those things? And how do you deal with these expectations? You flip the script.
You have certain people you care about and you love, and sometimes you may get lost in the music so far, you may forget how much you came up with on your family.
Ever since the release of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, Kendrick has teamed up with his cousin Baby Keem to hilarious effect. Wait a minute, how does VHS fit into all of this? VHS dissipates the air of untouchability, meaning it's highly accessible. We all got access to it. And by the way, you even watch on commercials, these highly oversaturated type of advertisements and whatnot, like it just passed you by, you didn't even notice it. All content isn't the same, but it is often produced with the same goal in mind, to let people know that we mean business. And that sleek vibe is getting to a point that is overdone, to a point that we even think it is a little cliche now. Digital culture, meanwhile, is moving the opposite way. Memes have brought underground form trends to the mainstream. Nobody cares how professional something looks. As long as it's fun, no need for all that drama. Kendrick has also separated himself from major labels to avoid drama and is releasing all his new work under his company, PG Lang. Baby Keem, who has been receiving some shine over the last few years, has helped him deliver on the promise of a new venture. They began with Family Ties, then Range Brothers, and now the Hillbillies. They even compared themselves to Messi and Neymar in the song, presenting an analogy of that athletics duo's camaraderie. The theme gels really well with the nostalgia of VHS, since Messi and Neymar are nearing their final days of playing with one another. Even the scene with the PlayStation emphasizes this point. So they're banking on VHS nostalgic elements, but that's not all. They're also inviting the goofiness of the 90s and the days of the early internet, which was all about rapid changing but not very overwhelming, you feel me? The Hillbillies video was most likely shot on a Big Steppers tour, and the two MCs are just having a blast. Oh, and Tyler Creator's there too.
Oh, and how much is your outfit?
Man, I don't even know, this shit ain't even out yet.
Like the crown, man. We want to know how much that thing is.
3
what?
3 mil.
It's unintentionally hilarious, but then so is life. VHS brings out a flavor that few other technologies ever managed to. A camcorder can easily go anywhere, even incognito should the need arise. It becomes a game in and of itself. It doesn't have this intimidating aura of a large screen with a camera operator attached to it. And the footage, that's just as unprofessional. So, how could you use VHS to attract your audience and increase your social media's presence? I mean, it's easy. Try it. How else you gonna know if something working unless if you don't try it, right? VHS video, when recording it, is all about breaking beyond boundaries, alright? Meaning, if you create a video, you don't want to be all proper like some type of suit and tie CEO talking all normal and all corporate and all of that. Like, nah, bro, you gotta be you. Break the ice, stay original, stay on track too. Fun and adventure, and let your audience join you. There's nothing like hanging out with a couple of friends in the dark hours of the night, especially if you can do it without the consequences, i.e. through a cell phone screen. Let yourself loose. Go a little wild, whatever that might mean to you. Make fun of Drake's flow by rapping like him. Whatever. Nobody knows your content better than you do, but you have to find a new and better way to frame it for the audience. With the amount of choices they have, why would they take interest in you? Make them care. In fact, reel them in. Let them get close. VHS is an intriguing avenue for up and coming content creators. The possibilities are endless. The ways to use it are limitless. You can opt for a 3-pointer or you could go for a dunk. As long as you tap into the audience needs for reinsurance, they'll tag along. And when you need them to, they'll take that leap of faith. We love to see more VHS videos in the market, so go out there and make something new. Looking forward to your efforts, y'all. It's adios for now. We see you the next one.